Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Matt White back to share another little tip today. Just got back from a meeting with a friend of mine, happens to be a realtor, and we got to talking about first-time home buyers. A lot of people this time of year looking at buying homes in general, and a lot of people maybe buying a home for the first time. And one of the biggest hurdles to buying your first home, obviously, is collecting that down payment. And it's super important to have a decent down payment, but also to collect enough money so that when your down payment is taken care of, you still got some money left. Because when you move into that new home, there's going to be things like furniture and unexpected expenses that pop up. Even putting blinds up to the window. I know, guys, people don't really think about that, but just putting stuff up to the windows of your new home is going to cost you some cash. So you want to make sure that you're not house poor and that you're not putting all of that money into the down payment and then you have absolutely nothing left when you actually move in. So I thought today I would do a video on a couple of tips on how to put together that down payment for your first home. These are tips that are just good for saving money in general, I suppose. But when you're saving money for the down payment, there's a couple of do's and don'ts. First of all, don't just stick your money into a regular savings account, okay? It's great that we have the discipline to actually start saving the money. That's really important, obviously. But if you've just got it in a regular savings account and it's not actually doing anything, it's just sitting there, you might as well have it in a piggy bank or stuffed in your mattress. What you want to do is you want to put that money to work for you. You want to invest that money. And don't go crazy investing it in something super high risk, just something really basic that's going to give you a pretty decent rate of return so that if it is a year or 2 or 3 years before you can put that down payment together, actually your money should be working for you. It should be growing over that period of time and you'll get there a lot quicker. So if you're going to put the money to work, there's a couple of ways you could do that. First of all, open up a tax-free savings account. Something I do every single day, open up tax-free savings accounts for people. And the way they work is they're great. You put the money in, it gets invested, it grows over time, and then when you want to take the money out, it's available to you. It's 100% liquid, and there's never a lick of tax charged on it, which is just awesome. The second way you could do it is you could use your RRSP. Now, this only works if you're a first-time home buyer. The federal government has a program called the First-Time Home Buyers Program. I'm going to link it up in the description of this video so that you'll have a link to see how it works. But essentially, what it says is you can access money inside your RRSP tax-free to pay for the down payment if it's your first home. So a lot of people out there may already have a down payment sitting there ready to go. It's inside your RRSP, and maybe you just never considered that it could be used for that before. But it can, and if it's something that you need to get a little bit more information on, as I said, I could put that link up there, but I'm happy to help you with it. So you could use the First-Time Home Buyers Program. So lots of great ways to go through it. The important thing, though, is to get started. I can't stress that enough. Get started. Start putting that money away. Build the discipline into your plan to actually put that down payment together. And a good way to do that is figure out what your rent is right now, what you might be paying for whatever living situation you're in. Then figure out what your budget is for your new home. So let's say, you're going to increase it and your mortgage is going to be an extra $200 or $300 over and above what you're paying right now. Well, start paying your mortgage now. And what I mean by that is anything over and above what you're paying for your rent, tuck that into your savings account, whatever one makes the most sense for you, right? Because that way, when you actually move into your house, you're already used to paying that mortgage payment. It's not going to be a shock to your finances, and you're going to be able to put your down payment together a little bit sooner. So, a couple of quick tips for you. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like, please share, please tag somebody who needs to hear this advice, and I will see you again real soon.